This is ReplicantPhish. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Hello, hope you're doing well, hope you're feeling well. And of course, yes of course, I hope you felt yourself today, indeed. So if this is your first time here and you want to know what this channel is about, well, we are in support of a website called Chicken Strips. Yes, Chicken Strips. Now what that is, it's a very classy website where we have stripteases, where we as men can go to watch women performing very classy and very well made stripteases. And we don't pay in cash. We do not pay in cash. That's just wrong. No, we actually pay in chicken strips. Yes, chicken strips. It makes sense. Very economical. Not only do our actors get attention, they get paid very well in chicken strips. Some say that is very misogynistic. No. We call it logic, strategic, economic. Subscribe now for the strip of your life. Can you feel it? That was ridiculous. I know, that one was ridiculous. But seriously, this channel, in these dark parts of the YouTube streets, is more for single people. And even if you're not single, but it's more for single people trying to understand and to find themselves. Predominantly single men, because I'm a single man myself. So, to the topic of, can you buy love? Can you buy love? In asking if you can buy love, is it also asking, does everyone have a price? Do they? Do we? Do you? If so, what is your price? If there is none, feel free to write priceless. Indeed. But in terms of the question, can you buy love? It's asking, can you buy such a deep and strong emotion? Can you buy that level of devotion, of loyalty, of passion, compassion, of desire? Can you actually pay someone a cash amount to feel these things for you? Is it possible? Or do many like to pretend that it is possible? See, the point is, as men, we understand that money is an important thing to us in terms of dating, finding a partner, a girlfriend, a wife, whatever. We understand how important the money is. And even if you want to flip the equation and say, what about men that lean on women for money? In that aspect, you can say, are those men selling themselves? Yes, they are. If he's broke, she has the money, he's living in her house, driving her car, yes, he's being bought, she's paying for him. But back to this side, from the man perspective, the person with the money, it's the fact that we understand as men, one of the main elements in terms of our appeal to women clearly is our money. One of the 666s, if you will. Because you see, many times, the man that may be broke, he may not have the 6 figures. He may still have 1 or 2 of the other 6s. 6 feet tall or a 6-pack. He just doesn't have one of the most powerful ones. The 6 figures, or the 6 figures plus, or the money in general. You see, can you buy love? Is a question that many men have asked themselves. Because many men have seen firsthand how, when the money was there, so was, let's say, the honeys, or let's say her. But when the money was waning, fading, or it was not there, neither was she, neither were they. So as men, yes, we understand how important the money is to us in terms of dating, regardless of what women say. Now, let's look at this angle. Some would say it's misogynistic to say that men joke about putting a price tag on women. But the reality is, Instagram exists. On Instagram, there are many women on there with contact details of which you can contact them and, for lack of a better word and clarity, name your price. And some would say that's sad, but I find it quite hilarious actually. I mean, because we do live in a very liberated and feminist era, time, what have you. But yet there's never been a time where women are selling themselves at such a grand rate, such an economical rate. Who knows? But the point is, even if we as men were to not even appear to even be so misogynistic to say that women have a price tag on them, women themselves show you and want you to see that they have a price tag on them. Now clearly, that is me speaking of Instagram thoughts. That is a small portion of women. A very small portion of women. Okay. But then, let's go on to this one. How many women want to marry a man that's broke? Now yes, of course it does happen. Of course it does happen. But how many women willingly want to marry a man that is broke? And of course, yes, you can rationalize it by saying of course not. A woman may want a man that can provide security in a sense. Financial security is a very big and main security. So obviously marrying a man that could improve her life, make her life better, make her life more comfortable and safe for her to thus produce offspring, of course it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. But forget all of that for a second, forget the sense and logic for a second, forget all of that. It's 2019, almost 2020. Many women do not want to marry a broke man. Because many women have the guarantee that, well, if it doesn't work out, if she changes her mind, or if he does something stupid, she can just divorce him. If there is no prenup, then she can get some money. Hey! She can get the bag. Of course. But then when you think of all of these situations, you do have to ask the question, then, can you buy love? And in a sense, take love out of the equation. Can you buy people? Yes, you can. Let me say this first of all. You can buy a woman's time. You can never buy a woman actually caring about you, actually having feelings for you, desiring you, really wanting you. You can't buy any of those things from a woman. You can buy her pretending to do that. Women are the greatest pretenders. You can buy her pretending to do that. Yes, of course, easily. Happens every single day. But you can't buy the genuine article of her feeling that way for you. If she does, she does. If she doesn't, some can pretend that they do. So no, you can't buy love, no. Or buy the feeling of which we call love. But you can buy time. You can buy a person's time. And then in a sense, you can ask the question again. What is a person's price? Does everyone have a price tag? Because in a sense, you're buying their time. You're not buying them. She's not yours. It's just your turn. You're buying the time. You're buying the moment for however long that moment is. But are you buying someone's time based on their actual value? In other words, is their time, their worth as a person giving you their time? Is their time only worth this? Is a person's value their price tag? One has to wonder. You see, there is a big misconception that when you buy something, it means you're just purchasing something. You get what you're buying. At the same time, do not miss the subtlety, the subtle fact as to what you're selling in exchange for what you're buying. Let me explain. Many people buy into things, pay for people. But in that process, in some way or some essence, they're selling themselves, selling their souls, if you will, selling out, if you will, devaluing themselves by paying so much just to get this, to get that person. Because you may assume this person is worth it. This person's time is worth it. But consider for a moment what you're selling in buying from that person. Even if it is only their time, how much of yourself are you selling in this transaction? You can't buy love, no, you can't. But does that also mean you can't buy your own self-love? You can't buy your way into loving yourself? It's a good question. Very good question. Because you can spend money trying to buy people, trying to buy things. But even in this process, many people are still unhappy. Because something deeper, something more real to them, They may understand no amount of money could ever get them there, and that is the price of self-love. Many have a will to purchase, should also be a will to chase. Yourself, your life, your path. To be so sharp, so precise. Focus. Observe. Remember. The world is yours. Have a nice day.